Hello viewers and welcome to this new video. Today we are again looking at a new LEGO build, this time featuring a kinda European style light support cruiser that I built in the last days after I finished the last LEGO creation I made on this channel, that now is the second last, being the Größer Schlieffen, German super battleship, and this is the next one. So let's get right into it, looking at the feature of the ship. And so also this ship is RC controlled, so that's another feature, so let's go. Starting off, we can see some details starting from the bow. I did not manage to put chains for the anchors right there because I did not have enough pieces for that. Though we start from the bow with some guns. We have 4 guns pointing forward that have also a kinda angled shooting. As you can see right here, you can also get those guns shooting when angled a little bit, though they are designed to stay all forward. Then we have a little AA super firing gun on the bow, just on the front of the conning tower. That is this one with some glass, a pretty interesting shape. The actual superstructure, the main superstructure, is pretty big. As you can see, the conning tower is just a little part of it. Inside this there are both IR receiver that you can see right there, and battery box that is around this area of the superstructure. In fact, on top, this gun director and rangefinder, if you press it, you can hear a click. That means that basically the ship went on, and so you can use it with your radio controller that is right here. Moving on, there is this very big mast where I put a radar on top, some other minor details like these AA guns that can turn as well, one each side, of course. Then there are 2 funnels with some cranes and details on between those. As you can see, the superstructure is actually a kinda studied design and kinda complex, if you ask me. I really spent a lot of time looking for what to build it, because I really wanted something special and different than normal, so kind of more modern ship this time. We go forward, or I mean through the back of the ship, we can see the secondary superstructure where other 2 gun directors and rangefinders are located. This part of the superstructure is not as complex, but still looks pretty cool. And then we have other 5 main battery turrets, similar to the ones on the bow, but they have a little bit different configuration with 1 more gun too. Of course, they can all turn and rotate, as you can see, and that is pretty cool. Then we can finish off going to the back stern of the ship, where some other details are located, and that's pretty much it with the ship. Now, as I said, you can get the ship with your motors. In fact, if we look on the on below the ship, we can see the gears that are basically the same gears with the 2 motors and 2 rotating wheels of my previous RC ship design. So we can turn it on. As you can see, we hear the click. We can also see that there is this axle going through the superstructure. I think you can kind of see it. Taking the controller, and we can basically maneuver the ship. You have a 2-channel control, 1 for each wheel, as you can see. So basically, if I can get this right, moving each lever works with a wheel. So let's get into it and see how it works. And we are going with the ship As you can see, it makes quite a lot of noise and it's quite hard to maneuver. Even though the radio controller seems pretty easy, the way that the wheels are located in the ship, that is pretty much in the center, makes the ship too maneuverable for its size. And it's basically a 360 wheel design that if you go one forward and one backwards, the ship will rotate on its own, and that makes the ship too maneuverable. Though I think it's still pretty fun if you enjoy it, it is pretty cool. Also, it really seems like a very good model when going around. I think it is very well made for its small size. And yeah, except of the maneuvering, the speed is quite realistic. And if you learn how to control it, you can have really a lot of fun with it. Unfortunately, it's quite hard to change batteries since the battery box is located on a bad place. But that is basically it. With its upsides and downsides, this is the ship. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember to subscribe and leave like, and see you on the next video. Bye bye.